everybody, and we are back. And today, you know something? You were probably expecting, how is I gonna make those history videos? I mean, I can't even animate. I need my friends to animate, and it takes like an entire, almost a year. So we have a online mic. Oh my God! Sorry, my friends are doing shit. Don't. What's the deal with Hazmat Hotel right now? Like everyone is like talking about that. I don't. So, I'm planning on making what if history or civilization restarted, and yeah. So I think we shall start in Turkey, and how a new group is finally made. Multiple groups throughout history, but none to really make an entire civilization. Obviously, they want to colonize a lot more because they like to explore. I think these guys, sorry if these are similar to real empires in real life, but I'm sorry. And also, this is very bad because I'm working with Microsoft Paint, so yeah. So this is their little empire now. But, by the way, we're starting with just sticks and stones. I just say there's a lot of people around here, so guess what? They're making their own little countries. The blue team, aka I'm not thinking of names for these. You guys can, but I'm not. Trying to make it on the off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do I don't want to erase the background though. Fuck. Red now owns this because I made a oopsie daisy. Cause I can't really think otherwise. So now the red team and the blue team are now, you know. Obviously, this new little country is going to probably be more Arabia. But the problem with these little guys is that, guess what? Africa's entirely blocked. So now their little empire can't really grow as much. Making it to the blue team. How the blues know about red's existence and the purples, but the purples just know about blue's existence. But blue decides to eat some more territory before purple does, and it's basically a race. But because there's an entire continent over here, so I think that the red team will probably go more up here, try to take more northern Africa. And well, because of this, obviously I would think that these colonies would probably be very unexplored. I create a new nation. Now the first war is finally made. So the team moves in troops and now finally tries to break this empire. Obviously forces are moving in and now to fight the first war. And it's a civil war. But now the blacks got their independence. But the red team still has this entire continent to explore, so it isn't really a big loss. Oh wait, no, I meant to do red. Obviously, red moves in to get more land. The blue team, well, because they're kind of blocked out, they have to try to make sea travel. They're the first ones to do it, and now they own this, trying to making their original origins. But now let's make some more teams. Here's the yellow team right here. They want to for exploring Africa or any other they would like to explore the rest of these lands. And they were, because lots of people lived here, and there might even be an old civilization, but no one knows about it, that went here all the way up here, but then they got this big civil war, and then it kind of just collapsed. Now they decided to try to take and after red team declared war on the yellow team, but now they're moving in. The reason why they declared war for colonization, because they heard that there might be a new nation over here. Red team forces move in, but then they accidentally attack blue. Now these two make an alliance to destroy this one. But now, after this, these two make an alliance. Now, blue team forces obviously hit on one color. I'm sorry. Blue team forces crush purple forces easily. And now hold on, sorry about that. But now yellow forces are now moving in. Red team forces are coming to try to send economic aid. So they push in easily. But trying to make us. After making this, they decided to set up a colony here to try to help them. The purple team decides to make some more advancements in here that goes really successfully. The red team decides to do this because their capital is like around here somewhere. They needed to split them right there and take them over. But then now this colony feels kind of disconnected. Now they're going to make their own team. Yay. Bad situation. That's what you get for being in a war. So now obviously there'll be some resistance to still join here. This is the new border. But now the yellow team decides to make some advancements in the make a little advancements, not big ones, but try to crush this. Make some advancements down here that obviously take months. Now they're sending aid to each other. But the blue team to team up with each other and obviously demolish them easily. Yellow team gets the rest of this. Once they get some blue territory because they were nice. But then these two together team up and finally take this. Blue forces, red forces obviously make it offensive, but then the war's kind of a tie. Yellow decides to make a final, decides to colonize some territory, start a new front. How it goes kind of smoothly because no an attack there. Because they decided to make a treaty. How they would give up all this claim. And yellow would get probably like 3 pixels. I'm sorry, there's just a lot of Discord notifications. Okay, so obviously red team is humiliated and decides to go to war with these guys. Obviously, it would be probably a new team forming up here, and it's going to be called the brown team. They obviously started off as the coast, starts going more into Africa. And to eventually, it might take years, months, days to meet up with. Obviously, these two don't like these invaders, so they push them back. But then now a stalemate's happening because these two are basically the same. But now the red team decides to join to help the brown team. The reason why they feel so much is because, there's not really and now they take this. There's a treaty. Brown will get this much. Now red will get this much. But the problem with this is that, we're like living here. So guess what's going to happen? A new country made over here. Probably more people who don't like this war. So they'll probably go more to Asia. Going around here, obviously. And now becoming its own entity from the country. Okay, so then... Well then, this decided to go into Asia, very rocky mountains, but decides to meet up with these guys. Obviously, they tried to invade, but then yellow forces obviously pushed them out, and even, make a new front. Blue team said, gosh, I'm actually about to Notifications. Stop it. Stop it, please. This fucking bitch ass liberal Ronald Reagan. Okay, so. Oh, wait, didn't mean to click that. But now, there's a new country on the horizon. It's now going to be in Asia. Technically, the biggest empire is the Gray Empire. I just realized that. Now, Japan is finally made into a full-scale country. Well, the bottom part of it is, and the other top is this. But then, obviously, war happens, and you know what happens. It wasn't as easy as that to reunite Japan, but now because there are boats, but it's pretty hard to travel with them. Here would probably create a lot of problems. But then they decided to do it. A lot of times it crashed, but they made some colonies slowly go up to Korea. They're calling the Tan Empire decides to go up here more. To go here. I'm not trying to make the Japanese Empire, by the way. Now, it was pretty big. Take this over. Now, guess what? Blue team forces decides to take back their colony. That did not work out, and even at some fighting force. But now, obviously, yellow team forces flank them, and now yellow team has this new plot of land. It even has some of this. But now blue team said that they want this back, that get that colony. They have this. Everything is kind of doing okay. They know that Asia exists in Africa. So this blue team advancements, well, because I mean, they can, but like, why should we focus on that? Because, like, you know, why would you focusing on making country if you could just make more country, whatever. So obviously more go around to meet up with these guys. Oh wait, I didn't mean that. Don't worry, yellow team, you get your territorial land back. But then tension starts between these two, because now it's basically between these two countries to colonize Africa. These other guys have Asia. These two have Africa. So now tensions were rising. Now a war began. Oh, didn't mean that. To move in, the red team. They started moving in too. Now they decided to colonize. So fighting, they decided to colonize this and attack on the side, taking over the force. They kept on kind of doing this, dodging the enemy, and just. Now it was kind of impossible to defend their. Guess what? They just did this. Honestly, it was kind of stupid because eventually they could just do this, but then now a peace treaty was made because the red team was kind of too OP for this time. But now they decided to declare war on these people because the African treaty. All their influence will be around more southern lands, will be more northern lands. Well, what about this? Well, we'll talk about that later. But now Japan, being Japan, obviously getting more land and colonizing a lot more. I'm calling it Japan, but it isn't. It's the Tan team. Let's try to make so now this new nation. Now these nations are kind of really want to explore the world. Most of the back then and even today want to explore the world. This is basically want to be the most biggest Asian empires ever. Like, colonized it. But now no one knows about this nation. but soon they will. Obviously, some more nations will probably will be made eventually. Now let's create this team called the very light tan team. I don't know what color this is, but I'm probably gonna call it light tan. Light tan team takes most of this and eventually takes this. At least all these kingdoms, the thing is that they never colonized this, so yellow team decides to go for it. The green team says, fuck it, moves in, tries to take them over, fails miserably, because, the war is declared, and now a peace treaty. They own all this. All red decides to say, screw it. We're just going to be like the Ottomans. The red's kind of like the Ottoman Empire. Should I call that the Ottoman Empire? So yeah, I'm kind of rooting for the more tan team. Well, what's your favorite team? So yeah, I think I'm done. If you want a second, I will make a part 2. Don't worry. So yeah. Goodbye.